What's up? How you going? It's your boy Tay, Rep 868 all day, every day. So, I needed to touch base on a couple of very important things that I believe that a lot of clubs here in Trinidad and Tobago, sports clubs, cultural clubs, people, individuals, artists, seem to not understand about what social media is about, even in this 2024. Social media is not just a platform for fun, entertainment, sharing cat videos and puppies. It's it's a tool, and properly understanding how to use those tools will make a huge difference to your sporting organization, to your club, and of course to you as an individual athlete, right? First thing, visibility. What do you want visibility for? Funding, reach, exposure, and enhancing your marketing product. When a brand sees you out there, they start to question, hey, you know what? This person, this organization can be doing something that I can't do. They're reaching people that I can't reach. And that in that aspect, it's very important when you build a wider audience. How do you do that? How do you add value to your product? You are a sports club, you're an athlete. You do that by networking with organizations like mine, TT Game Plan, putting together an online community that reflects the values of your local community, of your organization, of you as an athlete. The other thing you do is the engagement. A lot of engagement takes a lot of time. Going through your messages. But what do you see? You see a lot of athletes, especially, leaving people on blue ticks. Understand something. There are people who are engaging casual conversations, and those take time and waste a lot of time. But when a brand reaches out, or when a platform reaches out, or another club, or the league that you're playing in, obviously they're taking time to tag you. Why not share it? Share it, build the community. You go a lot of athletes, a lot clubs and organizations. They go on the Facebook page, they go on the TT Game Plan Facebook page, and they lift the photos, put them on their social media, and they never tag me. Why would you do that? This is nothing personal. I don't really. It's not that I don't care, but it is that I put the photos out there, videos, whatever, the content, and it's free. But why don't you just say, hey, you know what? Hey, thanks. Or, hey, this is where I got it from. So other people will be able to network and benefit from the same thing. The big picture is this: most of the platforms you're engaging with are bigger than your club. It's like TV. A TV station tag you, a platform tags you, share it, mention, put things out there. And don't just lift the content. Don't just do that. Lift the content, sure, go ahead. But tag, say thanks, communicate. Because that engagement is more important to the platform and the algorithm than it is to the person. Yeah? Because what it does is it puts it, keeps it alive, keeps the content alive, and it puts it into a fresh line of sight for a fresh amount of new people seeing that content. So that's important too. How do you attract sponsors? You want to put something out there into the world that has a commercial value, has a societal value, has a community value, right? But how do you demonstrate that? You demonstrate that by showing the world, hey, look, I'm part of this modern society. I can put things out there of value. It's not just about TikToks and dancing. It's about representing your brand out there. And if you can show that you can represent your brand, that also demonstrates that you can represent someone else's brand, right? So maybe you're having a snack. Put the snack, tag the snack. Tag the brand, tag the yoga, tag the ice cream, tag the venue that you're in. Do these things so that people will start to broaden your reach, right? A lot of clubs also do a lot of events, fundraisers, different things. How do you promote it if you're not promoting? If it's once a year you're popping up and then you have a cake sale or have a bake sale or have a this, that, or the other, my barbecue, come and support my curry. But every other time it's like your ghost. Make it make sense, right? So things like doing flyers, Canva, free, right? Just had a very good friend and client. They did almost all of their social media via Canva, right? So something you need to think about. Establish a more professional looking visual language for your brand, right? No, don't just make it about, you know, people dancing TikToks. But anyhow, I wanna hate on that, right? Um, how do you raise funds, right? Most sporting organizations are self-funded. Most athletes are self-funded. Comes back down to who are your people. If your community is funding your organization, don't you think they deserve more mileage? Think about what you want to do every week. At least once a week, put something out there that represents your club's values, represents your sponsors' values, represents the things that you want to put out there into the world, right? Partnerships. A lot of clubs are part of leagues. When your league puts out a schedule, a match schedule, don't just share the ones with your game. Share everything. There's a simple concept. A rising tide lifts all boats. So when you are part of a rising tide, when you can help create that tide, you make more value for everyone, including you. So don't just share your photo, share everybody's photo. Put it out there, right? Let people get fed up with you. Let them see your stories like little rice grain on the top, right? Eventually, what they will start to recognize is that you are engaging. You'll get more followers, and you'll keep the ones that you do have because they realize, hey, wait, now this person's serious, right? A lot of players, especially female athletes, have private accounts. Yes, we know stalkers. Yes, we know people sick out here, but you balance it. You balance your content. A lot of times, I see a lot of content with the green. For their own private friends, close friends. That's an important reservation. That's a value that people need to understand that this, how to put it, this content that I'm seeing is a privilege. You understand where I'm coming from? Um, but it builds partnerships. When you share those things, you build, like, when I see somebody share something with a TT game plan, if they just share it, great. I see the share. But if it doesn't have a mention, I can't share it. You understand? So if you put a mention, I put it, and it puts your content, your profile into my audience. There are a lot of times people will see a boost when people from my audience say, "Oh, that's the athlete, that's the club. Okay, let me go join that club. Let me go thing." So there are a lot of different benefits to sharing and tagging and all of those things. A lot of time, fans are where you recruit your next player from, right? You never know somebody, like some of these sports that I cover all the time: track and field, netball, football, swimming, badminton. A lot of times people come to my platform and asking me, hey, how do I get into this sport, right? Make some posts with your practice times, right? Hey, look, we're going to do this or that or the other. And you would be surprised how many times people will engage that content looking for a club, looking for somebody to introduce them to your sport. You now become a recruiter And that comes, and you build your sport, you build your team, you build your club, you build your sport like this. It's very important. So I just wanted to make a couple of points for you guys. Social media is important. When you lift the photos from TT Game Plan, go put a little hi, hello, a little smiley, a little something. You know what I mean? Include the tag, hey, we got this from TT Game Plan. Go check out the rest of the album. Simple things. Courtesies are important, but you help build your sport. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, remember, spread the word, share, like, comment, right? And of course, support TT Game Plan, because this is how you support you. Respect. Rep 868 every day, all day, worldwide. Respect.